first example code today demonstrates most important of variables in practical usage. For defining variables, think of variables inside your computer as acting like post office boxes in a post office. Post office boxes vary in size and have unique numbers that label each one. Similarly, C programs' variables vary in size, depending on the kind of data they hold, and each variable has a unique name that differentiates it from other variables. The data dealt with in Chapter 2 is called literal data, or sometimes constant data. Specific numbers and letters don't change. Like, number 2 and character X are always 2 and X. But a lot of data to work with, such as age, salary, and weight, changes. In writing a payroll program, you would need a way to store changing pieces of data. In such a situation, variables come to the rescue. As such, variables are little more than boxes in memory that hold values that can change over time. Many types of variables exist. Most common types are 4. 1. Char variable that holds character data like alphabets and symbols. 2. Int variable that holds integer number data. 3. Float variable that holds floating point number data. And 4. Double variable that holds extremely large or extremely small floating point number data. At the time of using a variable, it is needed to be defined or declared. For defining a variable, just state its type followed by a variable name. If this is done after main, the variables are called local, or if they are declared or defined before main, they are called global. This is to be explained further in future, but for now, local variables are of concern here. Anyways, after declaring variable name, the assignment operator equals sign puts values in variables. Mathematical calculations can also be stored as variable data. Last but not least is that capital letters are always to be avoided to start a variable name. This sample program that lists 3 kids and their school supply needs, as well as cost to buy the supplies, is meant to clarify doubts on variable usage just discussed. first exercise on variables, one important thing missing was any variable to store word or sentence called a string. In fact, C does not have any such variable. So, an important question arises as to how to do it. This second example is to show how to hold string data so that programs can input, process, and output that string data. Let's first know how strings made up in C. Every string in C is added a null 0 or ASCII 0 to its end. So, the length of string or character count gets automatically increased by 1 due to that null 0. Moreover, the character count starts at 0. It is exemplified by the name of kid3 in this exercise. Anyways, such string data storing as variables in C is called character array for initializing string. This is done simply by adding open and close square braces after the character variable name as shown in first example. Within the square brace, three things may happen to contain as one or the other. Firstly, it may contain character count starting at 0 for each characters up to null 0 in the string. Secondly, it may contain total number of characters including null 0 in the string, or more than that for safety. And thirdly, it may contain nothing for undetermined number of characters in the string. For storing data to the character array, the assignment operator or equal sign may be followed by a word or sentence enclosed in double quotation. In case of individual character data, each character should be enclosed in single quotation. One can assign a string to a variable name with the equal sign only at the time of defining the string. If later in the program, one wants to put a new string into the array, C's string copy function with string header file is to be used by him. This is shown in Hero 3 in the exercise. The sample program pairs three kids with their favorite superhero to better explain character arrays and string initialization usages. Both the sample exercise programs are available in the description box for reference. If this video is found useful, please like and subscribe to this channel to be kept updated with more of such videos in future. Thanks for watching.